What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Boy Power 77 stream. Hope you guys are enjoying your late morning on this Wednesday. Today we are continuing our FC26 Newcastle United manager career mode, despite the creation of a sort of playerish manager career mode last stream. It's a bit confusing. We might play a bit of it right at the end, but let me just quickly explain before we get into the Newcastle United manager career mode. I wanted to, by the time I finished my Newcastle United manager career mode, to play a player career mode and also a manager career mode, but also a but that manager career mode, I have to create my own club, not just an authentic one like Newcastle. I realised I don't have enough time to do 3 career modes. I can't have 3 career modes going at once, and I certainly won't be able to get 3 career modes done before the next FIFA comes out, despite the amount of time we have, because the Newcastle career mode I'll do at least 3 or 4 seasons of, maybe more. So instead, I created effectively one career mode, Dragons United, where I created my own club, but I also created my own player myself, put me in there, and then unlocking myself to that player for every single match. So it is sort of like a player career / manager career. So that's how I've solved it, and that is a career mode. I will be switching in between that on my Newcastle United manager career mode. However, after 1 or 2 FIFA streams without doing the Newcastle career mode, we have to remember the main career mode we started over a month ago. We have to remember the Newcastle career mode, because Season 2 is still in its early days. This is only the 3rd episode of Season 2 of my Newcastle career mode. I put on legendary mode, sliders are fair. Only allowed to buy 2 to 3 players per season. In my first season, I won the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and the FA Cup. Lost in the Champions League final. Lookman was the Premier League and Champions League top scorer. We're top of the league, 13 points. 1 above City and Southampton, 3 above Chelsea and 4th. So it's a better start to this season compared to last season. Last season, we lost our first 2 Premier League games on the back foot. And then we went into a roller. On our first stream, we're really, really lucky with how our games have been. We lost the Community Shield to City 3-2. We barely just about scraped against Forest 3-2. And then we drew to Chelsea 2-2. That was on our first stream after buying James Maddison, who's got 1 goal and 2 assists so far, and Trent, who's been not too bad. But problems to be told, after that last stream, we somehow won 5 games in a row. I say somehow, and the title, kind of reflects that, very luckily. Losing 3-2 against Aston Villa until late on, we scored 2 goals to win it. Defending was poor in that game, but we won it. Then against Wolves, we were drawing 1-1 until the 90th minute when Lookman scored to win it. Then Galatasaray, a pretty poor display until the 70th minute. Gordon scored to win that one in the Champions League. Won against Arsenal in one of the games of the season. We did play well. We went 2-1 up after being 1-0 down and then 3-2 up. However, we scored in the 90th plus 5th minute to win the game. And then Man United in the Carabao Cup. I suppose that was our best performance of the day. We definitely deserved to win that, but we had to bring some of our big boys on at 2-2 with 20 minutes to go to help seal the game. So we somehow won 5 games there. Newcastle on their normal streak. They're yet to lose a game this season in all competitions besides the Community Shield, which doesn't really count. But yeah, we've been good so far. Overall, today's stream is going to be quite interesting. We've got a few easy games. For example, to start off, a Crystal Palace game away in the Premier League, not necessarily easy, and a game against Rapid away in the Champions League, but the teams you think Newcastle should be beating. Our last 3 games are the hard games. Includes a home game against Manchester City in the Prem, a title race game that'll be, a home game against Real Madrid in the Champions League, the group of death I call it in the Champions League. They beat us in the final last season, and then a home game against Fulham. So quite a few home games today. So the question is in my title, are we lucky with our recent results? Poor defending but scoring late goals to help us get there, or maybe defending well at times but playing poor in attack and then eventually getting that goal? Or are we just playing well? Are we just about playing well enough? Are we doing well to get back in these games? Are we mentality monsters? Do we keep winning late because we're good? And do we just have an extra gear that we haven't unlocked yet? because it's so early in the season. Whatever it is, we certainly have to up a gear defensively. I think attack, the goals have been spraying across the last few games. I don't think we have to worry about the goals. Lookman's gone, Alanga's still electric. Madison's been settling in really well. The lack of set pieces is still an issue though. Last season we scored 1 set piece, excluding penalties. I put Trent and Madison into the approved at the season. Their set pieces have definitely been better. We're still yet to score one since that famous 3-0 win against West Ham last season where Joe Linton scored a corner. Crystal Palace away from home at Selhurst Park as they sit in 8th place as the first game today in the Premier League. We lead top of the league after our recent results. And as you can see, Trent, Madison and everyone remains. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Newcastle's objectives this season, it's quite clear, it's quite obvious actually. I want to try and win everything again, just like last season. We have the mentality to do it. And of course the main trophy we also want to try and win is the Premier League. We are defending our title at the moment, as we all know. Should beat Crystal Palace. We're a good team. I think defensively very poor recently, as I've already discussed. Very poor. Haven't liked our defending recently, that's for sure. Not sure why it's been so poor. It's been so open at times. Definitely conceding more goals at the start of this season than compared to last season. However, our points tally, our wins tally so far this season is certainly better than last season. This season we have an extra... We have an extra 4 points at this stage of the season this season than we did last season, I believe. 4 points isn't a lot, but 4 points is an extra win and a draw, so it is a lot in the grand scheme of things. So can't complain too much. Playing away from home at Selhurst Park, still very early days of the season. Newcastle have to sharpen up defensively, and arguably they need to pose even more threat on set pieces. Bar that, their attacking has been fabulous again. Sharp, incisive. That fighter jet speed and power of Lookman, Alanga and Gordon. And hopefully we can put that to the sword, put that to the test again against Palace and win a bit more comfortably than having to win late on or with a 7-8 goal thriller. Here we go. The atmosphere at Selhurst Park is not to be dismissed, it's not to be ignored, it's not to be undermined. It is electrifying to play at. But Newcastle have dealt with themselves in electrifying and ferocious stadiums before. They're buzzing, they're in good form, they lead the league, the champions looking to retain their title. And they'll have to oversee Palace to help do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Pro camera. After last stream. Ardemana Lookman, the Premier League top scorer this season, same as last season with 46 goals after kickoff. Is Guimaraes, who did score that winner against Arsenal on the 94th minute last stream. We are good from coming back from deficits, we are good at scoring late on, we're good in the attack. The defending's been the main weakness so far this season. Van der Ven is really good, it's really good. Bruno Guimaraes coursing through the middle. He's just looking for a bit of room to grapple into here. And he's wrestling up early on here, the captain. Looking for supporters. It's Anthony Alanga now. Oh. Well, there's a bit of room to cut it back. Mickey van der Ven will keep the attack on. Oh, that's poor from Guimaraes. He's just got his toes picked. And there's a bit of space here for Barasetti. Oh, he's done Sven Botman and Barasetti will work a bit of room. There's a cross in the middle. Good claim by Nick Pope. Alanga deflected, but Tonali nearby. Trent will keep it in. Madison on the turn. Lookman just trying to get away, but they've given the ball away a few times. Only lost 5 Premier League games last season. It's Trent. Oh, he's been given away again, Trent, and it's a bit poor by Newcastle. Trent, and that one's a little bit better to say the least. Madison, Lewis Hall, Gordon's on the speed, Gordon's got the speed, he's got a bit of room as well. Speed and room is a catalyst for a Gordon show. Chips it in, Guimaraes! Blocked by Jefferson Lerma. It's a bright spark, it's a bright moment for the Geordie boys. Cool. Madison, how's the cross? It's devilish! Guimaraes, there's a bit of room, you bring it down! Settles it nicely, powers it in the corner. How sharply put away was that? That's my captain, 6 appearances, half of that is the goals. tally. The fight, the determination to win it, to say, I'll have it, and sweetly roll in the corner past Henderson. Newcastle leads for only the second time this season in a game. It's the third time, sorry. It is a brilliant goal. The cross from Maddison was delightful. The Geordie boys are off and running. Here's Hall. Gordon looking to burst away. In a sing-song, Lookman! Denied, point blank. Eyeball to eyeball with razor sharp Jordan Henderson. Not Jordan Henderson, he's the midfielder. Dean Henderson. Oh, a player of his quality, a player of his calibre. Lookman unlucky. Come on, boys, come on. 20 minutes in, we smell blood, the pressure's building, we can get that second. Corner. Maddison to deliver. Still no corner goal. Trent has a look! Just scathing away, not enough bend on it. Certainly the better team in the opening 20 minutes, no worry about who's the better team this time out. Trent wins the header. Tonali on the turn, the midfield maestro's combining. James Maddison has a bit of room. He loves a bit of room. Scaves it out to Anthony Alanga now. Demarais, Sancho Tonali! Eyes at the bar. And now Maddison, urged to shoot. Crucial defending. Trent to chase it. Lovely stuff. Demarais, Gordon, Maddison, Demarais! They were pressuring and pressuring. And the house comes down with that cracker. The captain's got a brace. And his love goes out to the Geordie fans. The edge of the seat stuff. The pressure was consistent. The Geordies were banging, hurling down the Palace door. And the second comes with that blow. I was asking if Newcastle could go up a gear in this stream. They certainly can. The midfielders were combining so well there. That's why I bought Maddison. He's more attackive, he's more offensive than Joe Linton. Now he's going to run away here. Oh, look at this from Maddison. Well, he's drawn the ball out himself. The touches were a bit too heavy in the end. A bit disappointing from where he was in the end. However, he'll help win the ball back there, though. No, he can probably get there. And Wada Sarr now. Bit of room here. Mateta. Bit of chance! And a marvellous save from Pope. Boys, you've got to be more compact there. There was two runners that could have stopped the run. No one did. Van der Ven. So fast, so tricky. Here's Alanga, not much in the game so far, but he's got it here. Trying to find the room. Electric with pace and power. Give her eyes. Maddison! Almost an absolute cracker from the former Spurs man. The midfielders are enjoying themselves today. We're just overpowering Palace. They don't know, they cannot cope with our attack. Just like a really good performance here from the champions. Teta, and then the runners are good. It's good defending by Botman who comes in. Did score a goal against Aston Villa last stream. To put a room here, and that save for Pip's a little bit easier. Booms it away. Gordon couldn't provide the touch, but he does sip sail away here. He's going through the heart of them. It's a brilliant run. He's ended up on the other wing now. And his other wing is actually combining with him. Unlucky from Maddison. Oh, Palace are in here. There could be a 2v1. He took his time. He took his time. That was the issue for Palace. Imaida Sarr. Trent. Commanded header. That's what I want to see from my defender, all right. And now Maddison. Sharp turn. Second time he's given the ball away, to be fair. It's a shame after how good he's played in this first half. The cross is looking dangerous. Free kick, last kick at half time. We've got to be careful not to concede here. Headed on. Tonali. Lukman just hacked from behind him. Half time, 2-0 in very, very comfortable Newcastle, but despite a few Palace shades thrown at us. But let's be honest, boys, it's looking like a really positive performance so far. The Horizon, they win it back early on. Here's Ardemana Lookman. Did have a chance early on, soon after the first goal. And he's just finding a bit of room here. Not the most orthodox of wingers. He was brilliant last season, Lookman. He was the player, best striker in the world. He probably still is. Van der Ven, not quite the same amount of goals he scored this season and last season at this point, but he's still been fantastic. He's on the ball here! Oh, it's saved! Ivor to Ivor with Dean Henderson again. Oh, well, I don't know what Trent's doing. He's left here and Lupino. A bit of space. Oh! The recovery from Trent Alexander-Arnold is brilliant. He's given a foul, but we all know that isn't a foul. It's just a really good tackle. Lookman, he's done really well to even stop him getting the ball, considering his height difference. Matata. Paul. Lookman. Madison, the blue and purple shirts flying back. Got to be careful not to concede soon, no. There's Germany Pino. There's a good challenge, there's Trent. Just waiting for him to play across field. Here's Lookman. Madison will wait for Ardemana Lookman. This is his moment. This is his dream! And you did not expect him to pass up that opportunity. 5 goals and 6 appearances in the Prem alone. Is that not good enough? Madison's done. He's such a fire engine for Newcastle. And it's a frightening move to put Newcastle in cruising control now. It's lovely to watch. And it was just too much for Palace. Lookman, oh, he's done really well. He's in that position again. Lookman, oh. Surely Van der Ven will win that. No. Challenging well, he's won the ball back anyway. Now Madison to peel away. Hounding the Palace back line. I think Alanga's offside anyway. Oh, he wasn't. He wasn't offside. It was a brilliant cross then. It wasn't offside actually in the end. I thought for sure he was offside, Anthony Alanga. Benasheri. Opportunity here too. I was just about to say Newcastle's defence has been a lot better today. It has been, but Amada Sarr does put a bit of doubt in it. 3-1. Trent looking for Ardemana Lookman. It doesn't find him. Keeps the pressure on. Yeah, good from Newcastle. Really good. Lookman. Now Gordon. He's in again! Ardemana Lookman! Oh, the argument is he should have scored 1 or 2 more goals today than he has. Argument is, last season, maybe he would have scored a few more. Oh, here he goes, so here he goes! And shut me up! A brace creates it out of nothing. His appearances match his goals. Out of the blocks like a truck on fire. Sends Crystal Palace for a walk. He owns them on a leash. What a game, what a goal. He's so unstoppable. Dean Henderson's denied him a few times, but he's got the 2 goals. Voltamada, who's on now. Jordan, does Lookman want the hat-trick? Does he want the fairy tale hat-trick? Alanga might fancy something. He's going to have to claw this one. He will not be able to. Allez, allez, allez. Alanga trying to course it across the ranks. Voltamada just bullied off it. Oh, Botman and Hall surely won't get passed up here. Good tackle by Mickey van der Ven. What a season he had last season. He's still performing really well. He had 2 bites of the cherry there, almost 3 bite shot. Pope's there to meet it. But Newcastle have this game done in what one, let's be honest. You're doing well. He's done well again. And can he just turn on the extra speed? No. Van der Ven, good defending. Trent, lovely ball. Lovely ball. So Shumpervent. And Newcastle on the break. They want to finish the game with a flurry. They want to finish the game in style. Alanga! The captain's gone and bagged himself a hat-trick. Courageous captain, a champion of a captain. And when you're a champion, you need a good captain. It's his first hat-trick for the club. Not my management. A simple one, but a really profound and statement one. It's a 5-1 thrashing dealt out to Palace at Selhurst Park in a much more comfortable and clinical performance from the Magpies, and the Geordies stride on. Emphatic and immaculate from the boys in green and white. As we pass up Palace, send them on their way. SK Rapid awaits. 36th in the Champions League, never heard of them. Despite it being the Champions League, and as we know, anything could happen in the Champions League, this is a game that Newcastle actually kind of need to win. They did win against Galatasaray, but with the teams ahead of them, Bayern, Real Madrid, Benfica, PSG, they've got some ferocious teams to play against in the other 6 group games, so they do probably want to win this one to give them a bit of a leg up. Yeah. But it is the Champions League, anything can happen. Newcastle have got to the final of this competition last time out. They lost to Real Madrid when we were leading with 20 minutes to go. Heartbreaking stuff, really. That would have won us the quadruple, actually. So, you know, killing Mbappe, you'll mean. One or two leggy players in the squad, but the rest are fit and ready to go. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. When I am back, we will play. Let's play one game win today, and let's be honest, despite this being an easier Champions League group game than the rest, and expected to win and possibly thrash Rapid, we've got to win because the other 5 or 6 games left in our group is very difficult, and who knows what could happen. 6 points could be the prize if to win this, because we already won in our first game against Galatasaray 1-0. The attack wasn't good enough in that game, but the defence was enough. It's our only away game today. Could be a big one. Tilo. And I think Rapid are going to be quite an energetic team, not a team to be messed with. They'll put up a bit of fight, that's for sure. Just got to be careful. Sadil. Nosa. The captain who got a hat-trick last game, muscling and tussling in. Bullying him, rampaging forward, getting Newcastle up a gear. Rolls in the pace Russian. Anthony Gordon, I wanted him to turn, but instead he ended up hugging the touchline. Madison, Guimaraes wants another go! This one a bit out of his range, a few inches over the bar. But he really fancies himself in that position, doesn't he? All the midfielders do. And Newcastle have a bit of energy of themselves, winning the balls in the air. Aerial duels, fighting for every ball, making it difficult. Madison, Gordon. What's going to happen, Madison? Ball will find Madison, he'll try and swing it in, and Marcelli, free kick to Newcastle. Madison will swing it in! Oh my God! Bewitching in its beauty! That is brilliant! He has no right to shoot from there! Bend it like Madison! It is our first set piece since the midway of last season! Haven't scored a free kick under my management. That is a bender. That is the best of the bunch for Madison so far in Newcastle colours. And what a goal to ignite this Champions League contest. Only scored one set piece, excluding penalties last season. Didn't score a free kick last season. Finally, the set piece curse is broken. And it had to be James Madison from a free kick. I just thought I'd have a crack at it. Didn't think it would go in, but I thought you never know. There's a bit of a bend, there's no point crossing it. It went in all right. Look, man, and now they go on the hunt. Why didn't he run Alanga? It's 1-0 now, and that's a cracker from Madison. His second goal for Newcastle this season. He certainly settled in well, and he was brought in for a bit of set-piece danger and trickery. He certainly delivered that one there. I don't know how many set pieces we'll get this season. He's still struggling on the corner front. Gordon. Look, man, Guimaraes! Oh, Alanga's missed it. It was on for the easy corner. He was a good 10 yards out, but he squandered it. But it's a really good start by Newcastle, looking promising to get a second. What a free kick! I mean, we haven't scored a single set free kick under my management. We got one there. We scored one corner last week. Alanga, Trent powering forward here. Oh, he's got it through the legs. That's his first Geordie goal. And he bats the kiss now. He'll race in the crowd. Just about poked it first before the Rapid keeper. And in. And he's starting to settle in well. Look at the desire, the determination to just get there first. Has to commit and certainly does. He's committed for this team. The former Real Madrid player. With a bit of joy, a bit of glory, and both the new signings have scored in this game. It's been a breakthrough day for Trent and the set piece situation. We didn't score a single free kick last season, we only scored one corner. So we've broken the set piece deadlock and we've broken the free kick deadlock. Let's hope that's a sign of things to come. And Madison with another goal, Trent with another goal, Chat here! Oh, it's wide, Bong Kingadoffer. But it's been a brilliant start by Newcastle in this game now. Just like the Palace game. Tonali turns well, and now Madison. He's probably feeling very confident to say the least. Since that free kick goal. Oh, we're in behind here. Van der Ven has to curl back. Nick Pope gets a vital touch. And Sven Botman thwarts it. Madison, that's a deflection. That'll be a free kick to Newcastle. Tilio. Getting these first 6 points in these group stages are important because against the harder teams, we know we can face the harder teams. Beat Rome, draw PSG last season, beat really good teams in the Champions League last season like Liverpool. Hold on a minute, give a rise, decent effort. Almost raised the roof of that bender. It's over the bar. Yeah, we know we can do it against the big teams, but you don't know what can happen. You don't want to drop too many points in this group stage. Van Band. Champions League, the only trophy we were denied of last season. Because of a 20-minute Mbappe double. Given away now though. Been a few times we've given the ball away in this game. Botman there once, Pope's there the second time. Sandro Tonali. Generously looking for Luckman, but taken away from it before we release it. Newcastle are just giving the ball away a few times here. Paul can get a touch, Botman did. And it's a really good sweeping ball from Guimaraes to get Newcastle looking ahead, looking forward, looking futurous. Got to be cautious, Rapid, because you've got Madison alongside. Offered to bend one. Guimaraes bent one. Luckman in behind. He's got a ton! And healed for a double significant save. It is a corner. Doesn't mean much, but maybe the set piece cast can be broken. Madison swings it in, behind all of them. Guimaraes fancies this! Turned aside from range by Heel. Corner again. Madison looking for some Madison magic! Mickey van der Ven peeling in. The header was disappointing. I'm not sure if it's the deliveries or the headers that the problem from the corners, but they are looking certainly more dangerous with Guimaraes and Tonali set pieces last season. Pretty weird because they're really good kickers of the ball. And there's a bit of a run here for Van der Ven to deal with. He's just about seen his man. Quality. Talking about quality, here's Gordon. Room here for Rapid. They might force the shot in. Good hands from Pope. Look at the numbers scampering forward. It's Trent. Anthony Alanga now. Wins a corner. Wins a corner. Maybe we'll just try something a bit different here. How's this one? Oh! It's in! It's a goal from a corner! The curses keep on going away here. It's Geordie magic. It's marvellous magic. It's Madison magic. It was helped along the way from Ademar Luckman, who stooped down and was clinical. Oh, he was clinical. 2 becomes 3 on the stroke half time to just calm and comfort the game down. Only the second corner under my management. Only the third set piece scored under my management. 2 of them in a trice. And the set pieces curses withered away by Ademar Luckman and James Madison. Come on! Finally the corner curse is broken. The set piece curse is finally broken. Because we're winning 3-0 with half the game to go, I think we can make a few subs to a few players in that. Livramento. Maybe Burn. No, just a centre back's been replaced to give us a bit of edge, but it's been a really good performance that first half. But the Palace game and this game were supposed to be the easy games of the day. We were at the start of the stream, I did say if we played well up the gear, we could smash Palace and Rapid. It's the last 3 games against Madrid, Man City and Fulham that could be dangerous. It's gone to start the half, and now it's all about just how many goals can we get. Goal difference is a thing in the Champions League group stage of how tight the table is. Trent! Had a go. Mosa. Opportunity here though. Goal. Just about back in the game, Rapid. Is a bit poor from Newcastle. The defending has been better today, but there's been a few times where they switched off. So Newcastle just need to be a bit more concentrational wise here. I'll just say a funny thing about that corner. I tried something different. I put it a bit low, I put it a bit closer to the goalkeeper for a bit more curve. It worked. Yes, it got a flick on. It wasn't a clean contact on the first one, but doing something a little bit different from a corner actually worked. Just got to change it up. Got to be bright. They've got to be a bit sharp, Newcastle, to not concede another in quick succession to Rapide, who would certainly be back in their game. Paul hangs out a toe. It's a lofty one. It's certainly a lofty one. Byrne was never going to succumb to that. Gordon. James Maddison now. It's a really good ball. Fizzed across. The captain gets Alanga going. Tries to get Gordon going. He was never going to win it. Paul was. And again. Bit of a scrap. It's a bit of a mess. Musa. Into the area, aerial Tonali. Maddison to turn the other way, delightfully. Has given the ball away a few times in this game, I've noticed that. He is a little bit too ambitious at times, Maddison. However, let's not take away from his 2 good performances, despite the few giveaways he has done. Wants to make up for it. Gets lucky with that one. Beautiful ball by Maddison, and that's the quality he possesses when he gets it right. Anthony Alanga now, coursing, gliding. This man's got a ferocious cross in him. There's the wrong man in the right place, James Maddison, who's not the tallest, as you can imagine. Gordon with a neat press. Lookman! James Maddison! Oh! It's so sharp and silky. Bulletproof and stylish. Maddison could have easily got his 3rd goal for Newcastle, 2nd in the same game. He squares it to Lookman. To make super sure. He could have shot. No, he'll square it. He'll make it super sure. And Armando Lookman merrily jolly on the spot, as he always is. Football club. I said I wanted to rise Newcastle back to being giants, being a consistent good team. I've done it earlier than expected from last season. We're certainly riding on that this season. And the 2 performances we've had today so far, despite it being slightly easier and us being the favourites, have been a lot better. Haven't had to win it late, haven't had to have a 7-goal thriller against us, if you know what I mean. Maddison's gotten 4 assists and 2 goals. For Newcastle so far. It's a free kick here that probably will be shot. It is shot over the bar by a few yards. Tino Livramento replaced this season, but he's certainly not a shabby backup player, is he? Now Lookman trying to roll it. Oh, Alanga wants to keep it in. He wants to keep the pressure on. Sends it in. Oh, it fell to Lookman. I don't think he expected it. I didn't. I thought the keeper going to come and claim it in the end. The way end up enjoying themselves, Newcastle. That's a foul, surely. Oh, it doesn't matter. Tonali lies down and has a crack at it. Then Maddison. Gordon, Guimaraes, Alanga. Wow, we've seen Gordon do that before. 4-1, really good performance. Scoreline that was expected, but whether we could do it. Well, we've done plenty of time before, but Gordon. Here Armando Lookman goes. A little shift, a little turn. What about? Oh! Absolutely scintillating. Another hat-trick in Geordie colours. Another immaculate finish. Oh, he is enjoying himself all right. And 4 comes 5. And he adds another goal to his endless tally. of rippling the back of the net, and you have to credit Adam Lookman. It's good enough, it's fantastic, it's world class to have a brilliant first season at a team and do what he did. It's brilliant, not many others could do it. But doing it to a second season at a football club and still delivering, still putting in the same performances, putting in the same goals, even with other players coming and going in the limelight and the shadowlight, is brilliant. And that's what he's doing. He's scoring in every competition still. And any doubts of him or Newcastle fading away this season and the first being a fluke or fairy tale is wrong. These last two performances show that Newcastle had a gear to explode into. They've done that with 3 tough games to behold against them. Lovely boys, 6 points out of 6 in the group stage is exactly what you need to up the momentum. Well, this is a title race sort of game, this one. City, who drove us right to the wire last season in the title fight. And in fact, it took us till the final match day, or match day 37 to win. They were actually top of the league for majority of it until we beat them 2-1 at Newcastle. We did also knock them out in the Carabao Cup semi-finals last season, smashed them actually. They did beat us, they didn't beat us once last season. We also drew in this fixture last season as well. Anthony Gordon got injured. So it's going to be quite a title toe game. It's going to be a clash of the Titans. It's going to be a really important game. No matter whether we draw, win or lose, this could have a massive impact on the results of the season. It could be a brilliant game, and it is one of the games of the season to watch from neutral for Newcastle for City, as who knows who's going to be in the title for the long run this season yet. You hope Newcastle will be one of them, but you can almost bet that City will be around the top 3, top 2 area. He told me. Anyway, it's a massive game. It literally is. It's got title decider in over it. So early on in the season, so nothing will really be decided by this game alone. But it could have a massive helping hand. It could have a massive say on what does happen at the end of the season, depending on if it swings the blue and black, the blue way or the black and white way. It depends. It really is. Adam Lookman, 6 Premier League goals, a stunning start in the Champions League as well, and I think he'll be hopefully in the spotlight today after his 3 goals against City last season. So here we go. This game could be a blockbuster. It could be a Magpie Classic. St James's Park welcoming Manchester City, runner-up in the Premier League last season after they took us all the way to the wire. But Newcastle were the team that were behind in the title race for the majority of last season until City slip up, until we took advantage, until we read it all the way. Whoever will be in the title race this season, however much significant this fixture will have to play by the end of it, we will see. But it is a title race game, it is a crucial one, and it is first versus second in the Premier League from last season. The former champions versus the champions. 6-time champions in the last 10 years to champions last year. It could be a crucial game. Llorente, Chucky, ball takes it away. Madison just chinning it in his. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the former Liverpool man. Oh, has gone on the run here. He's got a bit of room. How many numbers? How many numbers? A little chip. Oh! Donnarumma static. It's a dream start. An early blow in the title fight. Dished out by Ademar Ekman. Donnarumma like a statue. And he doesn't score many headers. Oh, it's a crucial run from you, my boy. The smallest man on the pitch rises highest. You head it down, he does that brilliantly. And Newcastle deliver the first blow to City's hearts. And Newcastle topping City again. I was about to say Trent, the former Liverpool player, playing against City today. I was distracted by Anthony Gordon's emphatic run down the left. And what a dream start. You can't get much better against City. We need a statement win. We could possibly get that. Huh? What? You said like top of City again. Yeah. Tonali, Madison, so strong, so brutal. And he's going to set away Madison. The overlap is on offer. Madison will scave away again. He's got a bit of room. Does he deliver more magic? Lookman again. Oh, it's almost deja vu. Gordon sliding in dangerously. But it's Erling Haaland who delivers. Madison. And now Chucky and now Haaland. The danger is on. Not for long. This is excellent reading by Newcastle. Rodri. And it's Anthony Gordon, and look at this. Oh, there was such a big counter on there. City looks so open. They look vulnerable, actually. Is this a different Newcastle team from last season? Is this a better team? It should be. We'll see by this performance in a nutshell. Quarter of an hour in, we're playing pretty well. Corner to City, just got to remain good. Don't want to give City chances when we're having a good spell. They might get one! Saved by Pope! Away by Trent! Guardiola! Lucky deflection rattles the post. Newcastle almost rattled. We're a bit lucky there, boys. Trent. Gordon. Just about gets it away to Madison. Free kick to City, apparently. Really good start for both teams. A quite chaotic start to the game. Of course, had to be Lookman. He's got the X factor. Star players need to shine. Lewis Hall hangs a foot in the way. Had to. Haaland was prowling in the centre. We did beat City 3 times out of 4 times last season, so. Madison. Gordon. Ademar Lookman. Alanga to his left. Oh, Norton. Gordon alongside. The runners. The black and white shirts. But Marcus Llorente denies. It's a corner. Former Scouser man Trent to take. Something a bit different. Van der Ven buries that into the ground. The corner wasn't bad at all though. And City on the ropes. When we go forward, there's so many spare numbers. There's so many men that City aren't picking up. We look dangerous. We look really positive. City still have that fire strength in them. Sven Botman tackled and kept it in. And that might be crucial because look at Gordon's sprint. He wasn't quite gliding though, was he? Rodri cascading forward. Haaland, Foden trying to find a little wiggle room. A spare man out left. Foden, a bit of trickery. Oh, he's done Mickey van der Ven temporarily. Aït-Nouri, hands at the deck. That'll be an easy. Oh, it's at the bar. I thought it was going to be easy claim. Guardiola. punched away by Pope, lifted in again. He claimed it this time. Oh, he's hit Haaland on the follow-up. Trying to clear it, it's a throw-in. Well, Langer did well. Alexander-Arnold, scintillating ball. Oh, Haaland's on it here. Danger, personified. Foden. And the brick wall in the form of Nick Pope, a sharp stop, but this is a good game. Lifted in. Oh, it's hammered. It's Gordon. It's Lookman. Oh, lovely time. Lovely time. Brilliant. He's on the gallop. Does he have the composure? Does he have the composure? Does he have the finish? All the hard work to sliver away. It was almost vintage. It was prime Barclays Premier League stuff, that. But he missed. It's pretty run though. I don't know why they're saying it's all been City. It's just that they've had a lucky cross that resulted to a chance. Newcastle being the better team. Hall just trying to retreat. Gordon ain't going to be retreating. He's going to run. There's no doubt. Oh, he's been taken out. Gordon back on his feet. Lovely time. Oh, Ruben Dias, go for a walk, son. And again. And again. Lorente does recover. And they're under a bit of pressure here. Manchester City, more than a bit of pressure. Trent's got a battle on here. Haaland. And that one's over the top. Half time. It's been a really good half by Newcastle. It's been a chaotic game. Haaland's there. Trent has to reach it. Van de Ven does anyway. And now Trent. On the scamper. Trent. And maybe one last move at the half. Nope, because Maddison couldn't find his counterpartner, Lookman. Half time. 1-0, an early goal from Lookman, and since then, chaotic, crazy stuff has been going on. That was ages ago, Dollop. It will happen though. Just got to be more clinical in this half, but City are on the ropes. Yes, they've had a few chances. Of course they have. Of course they will. We defended really well, and there's been nothing of clear quality. It's Trent rolling it. Alanga, Lookman, who had that scintillating run in the first half, and the goal. Magdalene deflected. Free kick. Oh, this could be a good one. He scored against Rapid, and the set piece curse. Well, he just has to keep it down. He just has to keep it on target. What have you got in your bottle? Oh, he's hit the flipping wall. Such a good opportunity. It is a corner though, and let's try something different. What we did against Rapid. Close to Donnarumma, but down a little. That one didn't quite work. Trent. Out to his partner, Maddison. Lookman. Smallest man on the pitch, not expected to win it. Tonali did. Phil Foden brings it down. Aït-Nouri, Erling, get him off the ball! Newcastle, this is a massive game in the Premier League. The champions versus the six-time champions. Phil Foden. They're just hounding him. Botman's got a massive job on. It's come out to Nico Gonçalves. Oh, what a save. Vital from Nick Pope. He just hanged out a leg. That is my keeper. Corner to City to raise the stakes, to raise the pressure. Guardiola, Gordon jumping, Alanga escaping. Now, if there's anything to happen here, Alanga might do Foden in half. He's done him. Only for a second or two, though. Foden recovers, but things are starting to open up now in this title race game. City really want to get the better of Newcastle. Newcastle really want to show City again who's the boss. Who are the leaders? Who's on the shoulder? But hold on a minute. It's Rodri. Haaland! Fuck's sake. It just had to be him, didn't it? 1-1 with on the hour, cometh the hour, cometh the man, it's Erling Haaland. And after Newcastle's starry defending, their really good attacking play, Botman just leaves Haaland with a bit too much space. Nick Pope leaves that near post a bit too open. It's a little bit poor defensively, I will tell you that. There's half an hour to go in this title race game. Anything can take place. Advantage played. I'll give it to your son. The captain ain't going to get that. He tried to, desperately. And like I said, the space is certainly opening up now. Haaland. Oh, this is looking slightly cautious for Newcastle. Chucky, a few deflections. Botman, Trent, anyone will do. Gordon's header, now he'll go on the dash, he'll go on the hunt. Look at him snarl forward, look at this. He ain't gonna catch him, no one's gonna catch him. Oh no, they did catch him. Well, I speak too soon because Marcus Llorente have marshalled him well enough in this game. It's Ryan oh, that's an interesting chip back. Well, whoever scores the next goal, the roof is going to come off if it's Newcastle's. Either way, Phil Foden for City, Erling Haaland, bruised, poised. He's trying to escape the grips of Van der Ven and Botman. Foden returns. Oh, this looks really dangerous. Foden, away by Guimaraes, away by Elanga, helped on by Tonali. Willing runners in black and white. It's Gordon and why is Marcus Llorente actually fast? He's done well against Gordon. Usually Gordon would skin his man. Oh, one back though. Maddison, if this man could win it, if anyone could win it, it would be him. He's on the ball, just retreating. Come on! Quarter of an hour to go. Anything can happen in this seesaw contest. Hull will not be denied. Gordon, just about snarling forwards. Oh, it's denied. Guimaraes. Over the top. And there's a danger. There's a big danger. Oh no, he's in. It's just about hope. It's just a... Two-one to Manchester City, it's him. They were too focused on getting men forward to win the game. They may have just lost it. There is only 10 minutes. We're going to have to go full on attacking now. Boys, we need something. Even a draw I'd take now. Newcastle desperate. Oh! Lookman, you're the man to finish that, surely. What a crucial miss it could well be. They're so desperate, Newcastle, with 5 minutes to go. Lookman powering forward. They need something, they need it now. Oh, Lookman's taken off it. There is 3 minutes to go. Even a draw would be substantial. Newcastle haven't lost this season yet. The climax at its peak. Yeah, claim that, claim that. There's 90th minute now. Gordon. Yeah, it's given away again. And Newcastle are looking to lose this one. They look like they've lost this one, and they probably have. Good save, means nothing in the end. I'm back, boys. Newcastle are on the verge of losing this one, but they've got no chance. That's the game. Newcastle lose their first game of the season, and a game that was very close, a game that was won late on by City. And yeah, we just didn't have enough in the end. We didn't take our chances in the early parts of the game when we had enough of them, and then we just lacked concentration in defending in the last 20-25 minutes. That allowed City to get back into it. It wasn't good enough, but it is only the first loss of our season. We're still in control of what we're doing. Obviously, it's a setback, but it is Manchester City we lost against, not any team, and we were still pretty decent in that game as well, in my opinion. That's 3 games played, 2 wins and 1 loss. We now have a game against Fulham at home, St James's Park. Newcastle now sits second in the City League, 2 points to the top of the league. They remain in control. Still very early days, but of course it's a setback. Now playing in the Prem against Fulham at St James's Park. So 2 wins and 1 loss today, but even that loss, we played well, showed character. Just should have scored more goals, really. Newcastle off the back of the loss against City, they want to respond and respond well, hopefully. That's the hope. Hold on. Right, there we go. Yeah, coming off the back of the Manchester City loss after a originally good stream of 2 wins, we looked to respond and responded immediately. Plenty of time of the season left to go, as we're all aware of, but an early setback against City. Gordon whips it in early! Oh, and Leno's strong wrist it had to be. It was a ferocious, vicious hit from Ardeman who gave it everything with his right. And there was a very, very early message of intent from Gordon, who swung that in. Now to corner. Addison to take it. That one was too far forward towards Joshua King. This one's a bit more inviting, and Mickey van der Ven was retreating and Sterling back when he had to head it up. So it wasn't easy for him. Gordon, he's just too persistent for Tete. He's got to throw in now. Oh, Gordon. Maddison, Gordon. He's missed out Bruno Guimaraes, who couldn't miss out Elanga. Oh. The shot rifled, and it was a hair-raising chance for Newcastle, but it's a very good early 5 minutes that you smell pressure, you smell persistence, you smell positivity from Newcastle. Fulham finding it hard to even get out at the moment. Yeah, they can't build out as the Newcastle press is too much for the Fulham back line. Alanga to Lookman! It's a brilliant link-up, the dynamic 1-2 to open up the pure inevitable. Destiny is him, and destiny has arrived. And it's perfect pass for Alanga into the straight path of Ademar Lookman. Give him a chance like that, the goal will ripple. Taken with complete confidence and never an inch of doubt. Goals run through his veins and Newcastle's veins as they lead against Fulham early on, just as they did against Manchester City. Completely deserved after the positive start. There's one back by Bruno Guimaraes, who goes stampaging behind Alanga again. Lifts it in. Gordon couldn't get there. Maddison did, but temporarily. Tando Tonali so strong and tricky. Trent. Guimaraes. That's handball, surely. In fact, surely that's our ball. Thank you, ref. Trent's got a nice bit of curve on that foot. Whips it in. Oh! He attacked it! He attacked it all right! What a marvellous, magical delivery by Trent Alexander-Arnold on the trot. And he just stole in Ademar Lookman. 2-2. The set piece has come unravelling now for the Geordies. That is absolutely brilliant. Whirled and curved and bent. Bend it like Trent. And in today's stream, we have now scored 3 set pieces, 2 free kicks, 1 corner, 1 direct free kick, 1 cross. A cross from a free kick? Could you ever believe it? But no, it has happened from 40 yards. That's actually one of the best crosses I've ever done. An FC26 and a free kick. And look when attacked it so well. That delivery was palpable. And now, the new boys who was sprung in for their quality set pieces. Trent lifts it in. Guimaraes. Deflected up and over, and Leno had to react sharply. But what a first 20 minutes! Like the Rapid game, like the Palace game, we have started like a house on fire, like a truck on fire. The set pieces have been superb today. We brought them in for set pieces. 1 set piece scored last season. We've scored 1 corner today against Rapid, and we've scored 2 free kicks. Trent and Maddison's been brilliant. Trent will go again. No one's there to attack it apart from Bassi, who clears it. Gordon out. Pulled, but he doesn't care. Gordon looking creative. Guimaraes, that was intelligent to be fair. Trent's got a delivery in him. Tonali chases it down. Alanga. Trent with intent. Gordon cushions it! Oh, down the throat of Leno, who will thankfully cushion that up. And we're just seeing that City game was a blip that last 25 minutes, because we've been brilliant in this game. Newcastle are never unbeatable, but you're certainly going to have to do a really good performance to beat them. Here's Maddison. Lookman, perfect, inch perfect. The offside flag won't be going up against Gordon, who's starring. Lookman just trying to bully it! It's somehow not crossed the white line. The black and white hands on shirts went up, but the whistle did not go. Because Bruno Guimaraes somehow got that through. Trent's been done. Van der Ven's been done. Bomber's been done. Fulham are doing their men. Bob in. Fulham back in the game, in a trice, in a lightning bolt. Well, well, well. And that goal line clearance has ignited the game. Gordon, no. It's a really good run by Gordon to respond. Maddison, set back for Tonali. Whether there was a hand in there, waved away. Now Oscar Bob. Good from Nicky van der Ven. Ball is there. Gordon. Madison looking long, looking mischievous. Gordon's on the rampant. He's looking to ignite the light. Ball of the century! Everyone was on the floor in green colours. Alanga was sharply on the scene to capture the spotlight while Lookman was looking for the limelight. Gordon's run was absolutely rampaging. Lookman missed it. Alanga couldn't. And Newcastle covered their lead. 2-1 becomes 3-1. Tonali. Alanga. Guimaraes. Set back for Madison. Oh, he's at the bar! The shot didn't look like he had enough finesse or power. Oh, I was wrong. Half time. Pretty comfortable, pretty dominant. Not a shabby performance by all from Newcastle, responding from their loss to City. After this game, we'll have one more against Real Madrid. And the stream will be ended. Well, Lookman's double in 7 minutes is the key difference. Oscar Bob got to go back, but Newcastle have predominantly been the better team. And we scored another set piece as well, so, you know. Well, Trent will chase it. Guimaraes, the captain. That was a bit poor from him. Good interception. Now Alanga gliding gorgeously. He couldn't find the captain, and he did find Asani. We did trouble Newcastle last season. We played against them temporarily. King. Van der Ven covering. The extra man will count. Everyone's been evaded. It's Joshua King. Yeah, Trent's really done really well there. He's given the ball away after. Well, it's a bit scrappy. It's a bit messy start to the half. Newcastle just need to remain a bit of control. That's not good. Tonali, Fulham will have a free kick. It's irresponsible and it's not good from Sandro Tonali. He just dives in recklessly. Bit of frustration maybe, but you shouldn't be when you're winning 3-1. And they're going to have a shot here, maybe 25, 30 yards out. Oh, he's at the bar. He's at the bar. Newcastle get away with it, and they can go here. Alanga's made a really good run. In behind here, staring, face to face. He's nicked off it at the last. Lewis Hall has 2 attempts to grasp that. Lookman nabbed and nicked off it. Trent couldn't win it. Hall will have a second bite here himself. He'll win it. Gordon will as well. It's Adamada Lookman. Over the top, Botman to deliver. Oh, and it's a little bit dangerous, but Hall remains undermounted, remains under challenge. He's in here though. It's a brilliant save by Nick Pope. It is a bit dangerous for Newcastle. They haven't played as good in the last 25 minutes. They'll remain comfortable now as Alanga. Strolling forward is Madison. Good ball, really good ball. Sumfish. It's asking for Alanga to deliver. Deliver, he does! Well, not to be for Lookman. But Hall will chase that down again, and Newcastle looking... Oh, 20 minutes to go. The game's still in balance because Fulham have been better in the second half. However, Newcastle have the score. Trent. Lookman swivel. Madison. Here's Hall. He's looking for Madison, who's begging for it, and there's a few other willing runners in the middle as the crowd go up because they know there's a cross that should be put in here, or maybe a shot, or maybe a swivel, or maybe Anthony Alanga! Saved and then taken away, and then parried away, and then bulleted away, and then Trent picks it back up, and then Alanga speeding. But Newcastle have finally back on top. Give a rise to Nali. Madison! Oh, he's at the bar again.
Spits it away, triangles it away, diagonals it away.
He's been lucky in this game, Madison. He's hit the bar twice. It's almost party time for Newcastle. But the woodwork keeps Fulham in it. And they go ahead. Van der Ven with that recovery. Oh, he's in here, Asali. Oh, what a save. Oh, brilliant. Remain sharp, remain potent as well. Into the area. Bussy! Will Langer reach this? Oh, he doesn't. It could be a foul. It looks pretty risky. Ball sends it to the skies. And that'll be a yellow for Alanga. That's good from Alanga though to instantly go for it. Lift it over the top. Hoo! And again, and here he goes. He's often a magician. He often creates profound, unbelievable moments. Swifting up here. Looking for a turn. Well, in the end, I gave him the billing and he didn't live up to it. It's a rush clearance by Leno, and there is 5 minutes to go. Can Newcastle get the icing on the cake? Goal difference is important in this title race. Ball picks the pocket. Madison driving forward with intent. Alanga, the pace is there. He'll wait for his captain, who's merrily riding forward. He'll wait for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got quite a boot and a delivery in him. Oh, Alanga's on a yellow. You don't want to slide there, love. Well, for Newcastle, routine stuff. They win 3 in 4 games today. They're victorious as they oversee the City loss. 1 more game in the stream to go. A Champions League repeat of Real Madrid, who beat us in the Champions League final last year. We want revenge on them today in the group stages, that's for sure. It's quite an awaited, anticipated game. Well, this time we're playing at St James's Park, our own fairy tale ground, our fortress. 3 wins out of 4, not too bad today. We've got 1 more to show who we are. Last game of the stream, Mbappe's double is what oversaw us last time, but Newcastle feels stronger this year. They've got more reinforcements. They've got a former Madrid player in their squad, Trent Alexander-Arnold. And let's be honest, I think, you know, if anyone can beat Real Madrid, it is this Newcastle side. However, they're going to have to do better than they did last time out. The Champions League final, 20 minutes away from winning the treble, 20 minutes away from winning the quadruple, 20 minutes away from winning our 4th trophy. But Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid stripped it away when we were winning 1-0. Can we get revenge this time in the group stage this year? It is the hardest team we'd probably have to play. It is a massive game of epic proportion and potentially something more. Last game of the stream. And wow, what a contest. Real Madrid is obviously, on paper, favorited, betting, whatever you see it. They should go all the way. Newcastle, who did go all the way last year, and are one of the best teams in form in Europe, maybe not the world. But respectfully, they will fight until at least the quarters, until at least the semis, but they want to go all the way. Real Madrid, a team full of superstars, players in the spotlight, players that can help them through games. Newcastle, a proper team. A team of resilience, determination, passion, and got their stars themselves, but they work together. It's Real Madrid versus Newcastle. St James's Park, a venue not to be messed with, and Real Madrid will throw everything at it tonight. It was Newcastle who led in the first half in the final. And let's see what we can do today. It's a massive game in the group stage anyway. Gordon sends it in. Alanga, who did score the final last time! Ace! Quartar almost dropped it. Hair raiser. Alarm. But here's Vinicius Junior, done by Tonali. That's the aggression we want to see. Superstar on the deck. Madison and Mbappe couldn't reach that. Gordon trying to do Federico Valverde. Yeah, that's fine. Madison, the former Madrid player. Trent. Alanga. Good one too, really good one too, but he might not get there, Alanga. He does in the end. It's good determination to reach that. Guimaraes. Quality stuff! It's in! A repeat! A deja vu! The DVDs roll it back! He's done it against Madrid again! St. James's Park ruptured into roars and noise! What a quality Newcastle goal! They are all over him! And Madrid cannot cope! Yes! Newcastle knocking a Titan off their feet! And what a start! What a start in Newcastle. But there's still a big test to go here. It was exactly this scoreline in the Champions League final last year. We held out until the 70th minute and Mbappe got a double to break our quadruple hearts. We're coming for the trophy this year. Is Mbappe against Botman. Broke our hearts last year. You get him, Botman. You show him. Federico Valverde. To Amene. That's actually Camavinga, my bad. Oh, reclaims that. Oh, Madison's surely been pushed there. It's not given. He's going down the byline here. Ball's trying to get in the way. It looks very dangerous. And now Gordon. He's just trying to go through the centre. Tonali. Alanga alongside again. He loves this fixture. He loves scoring against his team. Gets it in at the perfect opportunity. Madison from behind. Picks it back up. Oh, Guimaraes! Spilled! Lookman! Denied! Pummeled away! Tonali! Guimaraes! Oh my word, they go on the hunt, they keep going, they want that second. What? It's a brilliant start. Real Madrid are undone. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And they do have a team of superstars, but can they break down this Newcastle side? Vinicius Junior now. Against Trent. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior now, one-on-one. They're trying to feed it into Mbappe, but it's hard when you got this. Now Trent against Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Botman having a tussle. He's got to stop him. Brilliant defending, and now Madison rolls it. Oh, that's poor. You don't want to give the ball away like that, boys. Because now, you know, there's a certain amount of pressure that Newcastle can take. Mbappe, denied by Botman. What a story that is. And now Gordon, he's got a bit of space. He's been released. He'll look for the Midas touch, man. He's there! What control! Courtois is keeping Madrid in the contest, really, at 1-0. It is absolutely brilliant stuff. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior, down it goes to Arda Güler. Chipped over the top. Trent battling Bellingham well. Still battling Bellingham well. Not go to sleep, because you're having this in 10 minutes. You're having the Xbox for 10 minutes. Up into the air, away from, oh, Vinicius Junior, sight to goal. Camavinga, Real Madrid, in for a spark. Vinicius Junior again. Alanga, oh, what a turn! Oh! Run of the lifetime! He's in! He's done it all! He's done it all! Well, that is the best striker in the world. Mbappe on the other team, looking long, looking at Lookman. He raced about 50 yards. It was a superb, in a nutshell, Geordie goal. Yes, a bit of fortune, but how small is he? But how can he elegance through the whole team? He goes through the elegance, the touch on the chest, the pirouette, and then the cool, calm finish past Quartar. He had it all to do. That is unbelievable. Sometimes the Champions League just produces the most ridiculous, star-striking moments. They're getting revenge on Madrid, all right, as it stands. Ball down the wing, it's a brilliant ball. Oh, they're going that way again. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. We're gonna win the league. Half time, a brilliant performance by Newcastle. Madrid barely had a sniff despite all their possession. And the 2 goals scored by Alanga and who else? Ardemada Lookman. The last half of the stream. And we'll see if we can hold against the mighty Madrid. Camavinga. Well, Bellingham's on the roll here early on. Van der Ven lofted it. Arthur Goulet. Mbappe looking to cause nightmares. Or maybe Bellingham. Oh, good save. Really positive save. Important for Newcastle, that. Vinicius Jr. cut away, cut adrift. Madison. And look at the space now. It's opening up real nicely. Look at him. How's the delivery? Why am I asking that when it's superb? Went for the Trivela. Thibaut Courtois away. Yeah, Newcastle's been fantastic. Mbappe. Can he even pull Madrid out of the hole this time? Vinicius Jr. might be a helping hand. Oh, fuck off, Mbappe. It is a little bit uncanny from last year. He's looking to upset and heartbreak Newcastle again. They still lead, but I'm getting a little bit nervous now. Because when you see Kylian Mbappe slotting in the ball like that, you know there's danger, you know he's turning up. Focus, boys, just stay compact. Keep playing how you have been and we'll win this game. Well, the question is who wants it more, Mbappe or Lookman? Alanga driving down the way. Oh, he's done him! Chips it in! Oh, you cannot head. Oh! Vinicius Jr. He ain't gonna catch him, Trent, is he? He might. He does. Tonali, Ardemada Lookman, and now Gordon. He's gonna run for sure. They couldn't burst away from Federico Valverde. It's good from Tonali. Bellingham. Good tackle, Botman just sends that to the skies. And Lookman has just been done by Alaba. Real Madrid drive forward looking. Oh, Vinicius Jr. Now Mbappe. Can he do it himself? He's up against the strong and the fast Mickey van der Ven. He couldn't beat Trent. 20 minutes to go for Newcastle to hold on. Or maybe look for something better than just holding on. Alanga, everybody, you see Gordon, oh, that's a ref! He's being pushed on the floor. How has he not given that? He's completely put him off his balance. There's no Argentinian players in this squad. Why have they given it? Got no clue. Now Mbappe. This could be heartbreak for Newcastle. They're just getting a little bit closer now. Mbappe denied by Mickey van der Ven. And it had to be him. 3 points in this group stage would be huge against this team. Cheers, Junior. Lovely switch by Gordon. Can he get it under? He can! He's away! Little Tom! Oh, it should have been. It's a corner. How do you fancy it, Trent? When you miss chances like that, you feel that it's just coming, that Madrid might just have one more sting in the tail. Do we? 10 minutes to go. This is when Mbappe ruined our hearts last year. Let's hope we can keep the France man quiet. Mbappe's on in the middle. Oh, dangerous stuff, scary times. Yeah, Hall says anyone will do. Oh, brilliant stuff. It's pinball stuff. It is desperate stuff. There's 5 minutes to go. Lookman goes sliding in. Alanga with the pace, the determination. Oh, fuck off. Give it a foul, ref. Give it a foul. They're just hanging on now. But they've done so well. The first half especially was brilliant. Second half hasn't been bad either. Real Madrid just being pressured back by the Newcastle line. Everybody's just diving. Oh. It is Vinicius Junior on the roll now. For Real Madrid, it is now or never. Probably be never. Gordon goes flying in. 4 wins and 5 today. We've beaten the mighty Marvel Real Madrid. Hard fought, well deserved. That's 9 points in the Champions League group stage now. Revenge for the final last year. And Madrid, whether you're going to the final or not, we will be there. Well, maybe. Long way away, but you hope so anyway. Anyway, boys, that'll be it. 5 games played, 4 wins, 1 loss. That loss was against City, but all things are in the balance. And the question at the start of the stream was, are we lucky, or do we have an extra gear to discover? Apart from the City loss, which we played well, we certainly have done a lot better this stream in terms of defending. We are back to our original selves from last season, and that goal from Lookman against Madrid, that was goal of the season, really. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will probably not do another stream today. It's my 1 stream a day I'll probably do. I did 2 or 3 yesterday. I will be doing a Minecraft stream tomorrow. We try and continue our hardcore, start our hardcore world, and complete the football stadium. I'll probably also have a Fortnite stream as well. My next FIFA stream will probably be Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and I hope England cheats Argentina. Bye, everyone.